Go.
Sport fans, I'm Michael Sakala.
And I'm Brandon Wicker.
And how the hell are you? Brandon, where do you got us at?
Here we are back at Bellacino's. Nice place to be.
If I remember, I think the last time I was here, we did a little dance or so.
Owner here being the big Michigan fan, you know, Lions, everything, the whole run. And, he's a little upset that we squashed him, but he let us back in.
Well, I think we'll get into it, in regards to the flag that was thrown on the play and the no call. That's been talked about all week, and obviously we know what happened with all that. And, what the heck? Hold on there. It seems like there's been a flag thrown on the show. Here, let me pick this up. Apparently, the producer feels that there was an infraction on the show, but because of the distance and her visibility, I'm going to pick this flag up. There is no infraction on the show. I repeat, there is no infraction on the show. The call on the show is a no call. Mr. Jones and Governor, are you okay with this? Thank you. It's good to have friends. Now, I got to ask you, Brandon, can you tell us your version of the no call for the football game?
I would love to. First of all, I have no sympathy really. Glad Gary's on a call for any Lions fan because I've been there. We all know the last play of the game, touchdown, replacement referee's game, where I lose the game 14-13 and I should have won 13-7.
Yes.
And nobody helped me, nobody turned it around and gave me the victory back. So, as I stated to someone earlier in the week, if you're relying on the officials to win the game, you're more than likely not going to win the game. If you want to break down the play itself, I've heard numerous NFL players, it's usually players and or coaches. You first see Pettigrew come off the line, gets a little bit of a tug on you. It's very slight. And it's not held on to, and it does not impede him from getting to where he's going. The NFL sent their ruling back to the Lions, and that should have actually been the call, 5 yards right there. Okay? My contention is that where's my call for the hooking of the face mask? Okay? And they've done away with the 5 yard line, right? So we have 15 yards versus 5 yards. What would that have been? Offsetting penalties. Replayed it out.
And that's where I think, granted I'm a Cowboy fan and the call went our way. Am I happy? Of course I'm happy. But I'm also a football fan, and I too believe that there should have possibly been offsetting penalties and replayed it down, and that may have been the fairest thing.
That would have been the fairest.
But I'm not a referee, and it happened, and the Cowboys, they're moving on to Green Bay. Now, it's kind of funny is,
Can throw this in for you belong there. There was also 2:32 and 2 timeouts left on the clock for the Lions to begin their final drive to win the game outright. And they could only make it to the Dallas 42 before turning it over.
Well,
There you go.
I was, just like everyone else, I sat down and, this year, this game, just like TNT broadcasting, the Cowboys are drowning, and we love it. You love to hate us. I mean, I didn't even get down. I didn't even get my first drink done, and it was already 14-0. Detroit looked like world beaters. The Cowboys couldn't do anything. Defensively, offensively, you name it. Then Romo, he gets lucky. He hits a 60-yard touchdown. Williams runs away from everybody. But then typical, the weak defense. Detroit gets the ball, goes right down the field, kicks a field goal right before half, and takes back the momentum. Second half comes starting up, and you can start to feel somewhat of a change in the tide, and this, that, and the other was going on.
The Cowboys credit.
But I got to tell you,
Holding them to 3.
and you called it last week. The Cowboys committed to the run. They stayed with the run because just like any Cowboy fan, you put that game on Romo's back. There's no way. The only thing should be on Romo's back is his jersey. Next thing you know, the call happens. And like we just went over. Face mask holding, pass interference, should have been offsetting penalties, should have replayed it down. Then we got, as I put in, the 10-yard punt. I mean, come on. Then what happened? A couple plays later, 4th and 6, and Romo, who hasn't done anything, doesn't do anything in
just want to
December.
know who punted that ball. I mean, some fake punter punted the ball,
I
or
don't
was it a
know.
professional punter for the Lions?
We could call Jerry and see who he wrote that check out to. Next thing you know, it's 4th and 6 in January, playoff game, Romo. And what does he do? Not like he used to do. He hits his insurance blanket, Witten, for a first down. A couple plays later, 3rd down. He gets hit as he's throwing the ball, throws a dart in the back of the back. Sorry about that. We had a little commercial break. You know, you got to make sure you take care of the sponsorship.
Oh yeah, gotta do that.
Well, where I left off was with the touchdown, and and then like all of us, I look up at the clock, and there's time still on the clock, and all Cowboy fans, we really. Sport fans, we're back again. The sponsorship thing's killing us. Now, as I left off again, I look up and there's 2 minutes left in the game, and I know right then and there's no way the weak defense is going to stop Detroit. They haven't stopped anybody all year long. So then here we go, and then we have the rookie, DeMarcus. Not Ware, but I believe his name is what's this kid's name? Lawrence. Picks up the fumble, drops the ball. They pick it back up, and what does Fox do? They ship the film right to Leon Lett. Poor Leon Lett was reminded about Super Bowl pass and the Thanksgiving disaster. I'm telling you, I can't make this stuff up. I can't write this stuff. Well, maybe I can, but that's besides the point. And then what do? Game's over. Now, speaking of sponsorship, we're going to bring on the Detroit owner himself. Let's ask him what he thought about the no call. Come on over.
Come on, Gary. You can sit in this Packer line chair if you'd like. Okay.
So how you doing?
I'm doing really good today. How you doing?
Pretty good. So now let's hear it from a Detroit owner's fan point of view. What you think?
Seriously.
Yes.
What do you think, Gary?
What does everyone think? I mean, what did the president think?
Oh, Lord.
He even came out. We got holes.
Well, now you're getting in an area that really doesn't
totally
matter.
got holes. But anyway.
No, well, it was like we were
What do
talking
I
about.
think?
No call should have been put on. Should have been offsetting penalty. It really should have.
No, just like they said, it's never been picked up in the history of the game, playoff games. I mean, why not? Why? Because of Dallas. Think about it.
They love it. It's drama. Just like I said. Just
It's
like
Jerry, Jerry Jones' world.
Yeah.
I think the referees should be suspended for the rest of the year.
Oh, really?
I really do. The ones who ran that game.
Pretty heavy.
Oh, what?
There's supposed to be
The
a
all-star referee
Yeah,
group that they
crowd.
decided to come up with? That I don't believe that either. How do they not use a group that's always been together for all year? Why do you put a bunch of guys together who don't even know how each other works? To me, it doesn't make
I
sense.
totally agree. But then they came on the paper and said they wanted the best. And the best never worked together. So,
well,
what are you going to do? You know,
Move on to the Pistons.
no. Detroit really should be better.
No, they should. They are.
Detroit should be
They
better.
did play the better game.
Detroit should be in Seattle right now, preparing for the game.
They should. No, you're right. I mean, even as a Cowboy fan, I sit here and joke.
You know.
But they actually did. They were the better team. That call, definitely there was something wrong with the call, and it should. Like I said,
And how about the fourth down call? Now they're coming up. They're coming out and saying 4th and 6. They held Sue, and they didn't call it. And they're telling us this. I would have kept my mouth shut.
I know.
But the referees are telling us they blew it. What do you do?
We have an angry man.
As you can see, I'm bitter.
Yes, he is.
Very bitter.
Yes, he is.
And Detroit's still at home this week, aren't they?
Yeah, they're packed.
I'm just trying to knock this off a little bit here, buddy.
Well,
It's all good. It's all good. I mean, hey, it's the game.
When you're trying to break through that barrier that they are, it does get tough. Believe me.
I mean, the Detroit fans for years. I mean,
Oh yeah.
when was the last time? In the 50s? You know, we needed something like that. We needed that win.
You gotta think not too long ago where this team has come from 0-16.
they're tough. I told you, like we were just saying a couple seconds ago. Seattle, Detroit was built to beat a team like the Seahawks.
The year that
Strong defense and Megatron against what's his name? What's that dude's name from
The
Seattle?
year New England ran the table was the year Detroit, but that's tough.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely
In that
right.
short period of time,
You're
they've come to
absolutely
where
right.
they are now.
Well, here we are getting ready for the divisional round. Divisional round playoff.
He's gonna go run some pizza.
I do.
All right. Oh, that's
I
right.
do believe. I just wanted to voice my opinion.
And we appreciate that, buddy.
I appreciate you guys
Thank you very
listening
much.
to me. Okay, and I'm still bitter about it.
Bellacino, it's good subs, good
Come
beer,
on
good
in.
pizza.
Spend the officials.
Go.
Divisional playoffs.
Just one quick recap.
What's that?
Where we're at now, we were 12 and now we're 8. Okay. Last week I was 3-1, I believe.
Wow. So you're gonna keep track. I can't be. I know straight up. I can't beat you head on.
That's 3-1.
So whenever you pick opposite, I know I lose. I'm done. There's no way to get around it.
With the only one being the Arizona game, I'm going to tell you, they basically gave that game.
That game was-
They gave it.
That
But
game.
here
Now,
we go with this week's game.
here we go. Divisional playoff round. We got the Ravens going to the Patriots. Patriots are -7, and we're talking about in the teens as far as temperature on game day. What do you got for this one? Tell us.
That means nothing to a Raven, but
Yes, this is true.
I have been back and forth on this one all week long. And knowing that you're going to go New England, I'll just keep the show alive and go Ravens. I'll walk out on that branch.
Yeah. Well, I know the Ravens playing them tough. I know they beat them twice. I look at it this way. The Patriots are going to use their running attack to try to control the defensive
Which they will not do, because
But
the
then-
Ravens have a staunch running
Yes.
defense.
But then I asked, here's my
They are going to beat them passing. That's it.
Who's going to cover Gronk in this Edelman?
That's
the
the
question.
key.
Gronk is a
Gronkowski.
beast. And I also think, and I looked this up, this is the best Patriots defense since 2004.
It is.
So when it's all said and done, I'm going Patriots 31-28. It's going to be a tough, hard-fought game, and the Patriots are moving on.
I figured if Green Bay could cover Gronkowski, so can the Ravens. Turnovers would be a key.
Next, we got the Panthers going into Seattle, -11. It's going to be 44 degrees
Love
with
it.
possible rain. What do you got for this one?
I do not have the game as no 11.5 spread. 11.5, how they've been running all week. Every time those two teams play good defense
Yes.
against one another, it's been 3 or 4 points. I give it to Seattle. Seattle by 5.
I just got some notes in here. It's going to be a close first half. It's going to be a defensive game. But I think what's going to happen is Seattle will wear down the Panthers defense simply because the Panthers offense is not on the field enough. They're going to tire out. I got the Seahawks winning 24-17 in a close one. Then we go.
I still think that's a little high on the points. I don't know.
Then we got the Cowboys going into Lambeau Field
Cowboys.
-5.5.
Whoa, whoa,
Huh?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me ask you a buffer.
Sports fans, look at this.
Look at this. We're getting a buffer here. We're getting a buffer.
Let me be a buffer for this conversation. All right.
So here we are.
Green Bay.
Here we know we're not really that good, okay? This is to make the show, the ratings go up, okay?
Anybody to help.
So we got them going in. The Packers are -5.5. It's the Ice Bowl 2.
Ice Bowl 2.
Rematch since 1966. We're going to be in the low
67.
20s. 67. With the wind chill, it's going to be -3. Yeah, it's going to be a little chill. So I'll let the Packer fan goes first.
What I'm going to say is all week long what I've heard, and it's what I've heard in many games, that have come up recently for Dallas, is their big offensive line, DeMarco Murray, blah, blah. Okay, that's all well and good, and they may do that. But what I have not heard all week is Eddie Lacy, Green Bay. Right? I'm not playing your offensive line. I'm playing your defense.
This is true.
And Eddie's been primed all week long. He's loving it. He's loving the temperature. I think he's ready for your boys. What are you going to do if you can't stop my run? That's what I want to know. You're in my house.
Well, I wrote on here, if you can see my notes, I wrote the word in big capital letters, keep away. They got to keep Rodgers on the sidelines. He has to watch his neighborhood from afar. Because if this game turns into a shootout, Dallas's weak defense, they are not built and they are not prepared for this type of offense and this type
And
of
our audience
quarterback.
can see that. You see,
This is it.
this is the ice bowl.
Yeah.
And I'm ready, and you're all covered up. You see?
Because I'm cold. It's freaking cold. You know, guess what? I'm not a homesick Eskimo, people. But all right, back from another commercial. So
Where we had left off was talking about the Dolphins coach, whether I thought she was tough enough
Yes.
for the guys on the team. Of course, you said no.
Yeah, of course.
But we got to give him a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Now we got the Colts going into the Broncos. It's -7. It's going to be 30 degrees. It's going to be a beautiful day. What do you got?
I have Broncos all day, and it's because the Colts are lacking in the defensive area, and I think they're going to get some turnovers from Luck.
I got it on here. That's all I keep on hearing. Manning's done. He's retired, and Luck is the new breed coming in. The Broncos got a good defense. I think they're going to come to Luck from the ends. They're going to cause pressure, and there's going to be some turnovers. I got the Broncos winning this 24-21. I don't think Manning's rides over just yet. Now, it has come to my conclusion. I also, as we know, tomorrow Green Bay is in Dallas are playing, and from what I'm being told, they want the two of us for the first time to actually sit together and watch a game. Well, I got you a little present. I got you a little shot there so you can get a drink or two in you, because you might not believe this or not, but back then in the old days when I was younger, I was kind of wild and crazy as a football fan. Well, obviously times have changed. I've gotten older. All right, sport fans, these commercials, I'm telling you, he's selling a lot of pizza today. Like I was saying, like every game, the Cowboys, they're going to have to bone up. They're going to have to play to run. They're going to have to keep the clock ticking and keep Rodgers off the field. They're going to have to use the middle field with Witten and with our poor boy version of, what's his name, of Beasley. And then eventually it's going to open up on the outside, the one-on-one with Dez. Enough said. The we defense, some way, shape, or form, is going to have to come up with at least one turnover. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do that because Rodgers doesn't turn anything over. And
See, that's the thing in the game. There's so many points like that. I agree with you. It's going to take a turnover. You guys, from the second half of the season till now, have been top 1 or 2 in takeaways. But Rodgers, in 2.5 years, hasn't made a turnover.
He doesn't make it. All we can ask for is fumbles or some kind of mistake. But what's funny, if you ever look back in years past of teams making it to the Super Bowl, the Saints come to mind, they always have the turnover ratio in their favor. They're going to need a little luck. Then, like I put in here, we're going to need a little help from the refs. And guess what? We're going to need a big hug from Christie as well.
You're going to give one of these?
You got to give us a hug. We're going to need some flowers.
Oh, Lord, please.
I'm betting on my heart here, but I'm going Dallas 31-30. Like I wrote down here, it's going to be colder than the ink used to write the support check to my future ex-wife if I don't get my head out of my ass. What you got for your? What do you got as a score here?
Oh, I'm not going to give you a score. Just that I'm going to win. But what's the with the little princess hat? Didn't you have a copy of your other man with the?
I'm glad you brought that up. As we all know, I lost the bet. The Eagles got
But
beat.
then turned around.
The Eagles went ahead, or should I say, the Cowboys went into Philly a few weeks back or so and won. And a friend of mine, Mr. Victor Bernardino, we had a bet, and he had to wear the hat. I'm going to see if you can focus in on that. This is the hat I sent to him up in New York for him to wear. And just so everybody sees he lives up to his bets, here's Mr. Bernardino wearing the hat, and I want to thank him for doing this for me. Next year we'll come up with a full and actual outfit each other's going to wear. Now, here we are sitting with our buffer, a Dolphin fan. And we're not going to hold that against you. What's your thoughts on the Cowboys and Packers game?
Well, I'm going with my heart because my kid's a Cowboys fan. I have to go with the Cowboys. If I'm going with my head, I think the Packers take it. And I think it's going to be by more than a point.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
I think they've got it. I think they've got it by a touchdown.
What do you think about the Dolphins next year?
Next year's next year. Hey, this year was better than previous
I love
years.
this.
Yes, no.
Right?
No, I have to ask you, do you like their coach?
No.
You don't. See, I do. I don't know why you
No,
don't.
I don't think he's strong enough. I don't think he's not quite tough enough.
Well, sport fans, we've been having some technical difficulties, so we've got to speed this up. Like I was saying, tomorrow we're going to sit side by side and watch this game, and there's going to be a bullhorn involved.